All right, welcome Siaso to your sixth tribal council as a merged tribe. The last time we all met together was during the instant tribal council. So I'll open this up to anybody. How intense or surprising was that night of two tribal councils back to back for you guys? This is for anybody.
I wasn't
Speechless.
surprised.
Thanks, Dana.
Okay, if nobody else has any other comments, we'll move on to the individual questions. Kai said it was predictable. Ali, congratulations on your first individual immunity win. Last round saw not just one, but two blindsides occur back to back. Does that make you happy to have individual immunity to know it can't be you? How surprising was the last night of tribal councils for you?
Yes, it definitely makes me happy that I won this immunity because this tribal hasn't really been easy thus far. And I was not surprised at either of the blindsides last time. I was aware of them.
All right. David, we're now 33 days into the game. After a month, what toll has this game taken on you? How hard has it been up to this point, and how hard will the next few weeks be?
I mean, it's funny. This being my first Skype game, or at the very least, first one in a while, it's definitely adds another dimension. Everyone's not just individual blocks of text; they're actual people who I'm getting to know. So the emotional toll is certainly taking its place in a way that I really haven't experienced before.
Devin, you couldn't be here. We said, Devin, you received votes at half of the tribal councils since the merge. Where do you feel like you stand in this tribe? What does it say if you consistently get votes but never get voted out? Devin said, I definitely feel like an outsider. I mean, the last vote was 4-3-1, and I was that one. So that left me feeling very alone in a large group of people. I think I'm an easy vote for people, and I can be used as a decoy that at any time they can vote me out if they feel it is necessary. From the outside looking in, it could be viewed as having a good social game that keeps me safe. On the inside of the game, it's just because I feel I don't really belong. Ian, each vote brings us nearer and nearer to the final tribal council. Have you noticed anyone's approaches to the game changing the closer we get to the end?
I feel like we've all been talking about that and how it's, getting closer to the end of the game. We got to think about, what's going to take place at the end of the game, but at the same time, we got to judge that we're still playing round to round. We got to focus on the now before we can focus on the future.
All right. JG, this is the first time you're going to be vulnerable in a long time. What's it like not having safety after so long? Do you have any security in terms of knowing what's going to happen tonight?
If I wouldn't have insecurities, then I wouldn't be human. Like, come on now. Like, yeah, I'm super nervous. I'm super paranoid. Like, that's just in my personality. And for the first time being vulnerable, it is frightening because, it's been a crazy weekend. And I just feel like, yeah, it's going to be, it's frightening, to be honest, because, being safe for so many rounds and not, you're worried about who's going to be voted out, but then you yourself are safe. And now that I don't have that shield, it's scary, especially since it could be perceived that I'm a competition threat, even though it's been 95% luck.
Okay. We asked Kai. Last tribal council, Charlotte became the first AFISAW member to go home since McKenna all the way back in the pre-merge. Has it been coincidence that the AFISAW members have made it this far? Do you think it's a good omen that it might be someone other than you tonight? Kai said, I don't think it was planned. I think when tribes merge, it just becomes random tribes. But then when they realize they're all alive, they sort of join together, so I don't know. Also, I don't understand the second part of the question. The second part of the question was like, since the merge, it had been 3 Tanha members and then an original Kuang who went home. So do you think the fact that now an AFISAW member has gone home, that's an omen that the game might be shifting to give the remaining Tanha and Kuang members a chance at not getting voted out? And then Zach, what's the fallout been from the Eastern Tribal Council? Has the game noticeably shaken up over the past few days?
The fallout from the instant just left a few people frazzled as some people were blindsided. And it was just like a lot of discussion on what happened, what went down. And yeah, as for like noticeably shaking up, I guess a little bit. Like, it's been pretty dull, I would actually say, up until the last few hours. But otherwise, I don't think so, no.
All right, 1 second. We're seeing if Kai has anything to add to his question. All right, Kai says, no, it's complete luck about who stays and who goes. All right, so as we all know, Tribal Council is an open forum. If anybody has anything they would like to contribute to the discussion being held tonight, now would be the time to do so. Anybody? Going once, going twice? Kai says Dana is Snake.
Thank you so much. That's
I believe it. All right, so we're going to go tally the votes now. Please send your votes into your confessional chats, and if you have already done so, please resend your vote to your chat just so we can get bumped up to the top. Do-do-do, do-biddy-do, scoopity-doo, waiting for people to vote. Scoopity-dap-doodity-doop-doop-doop, scoopity-ba-doop.
This is so exciting. I don't know who's going home.
Scoopity-da-doop. Scoopity-da-boop. All right, I'll go tally the votes.
So, how is everyone doing? Did everyone have a fun weekend?
The Vikings lost.
The Steelers
I don't
won.
like sports. Next.
I got a ring pop. I had a ring pop.
When I was proposed to online, I was given a ring pop, but I'd like something more expensive than that when I'm actually proposed to at future spouse. Thank you.
You think you're getting married?
What'd you say, David?
Nothing.
Interesting.
I love you.
I love Dana's like side, like little like under the radar shade she throws.
I
She's
have
like,
a lot of
oh.
thoughts. You could literally say anything and I would have thoughts about it.
But you have thoughts about you having thoughts?
Yeah, I do.
What's your stance on potatoes?
Are you kidding? I have so many thoughts about potatoes. Well, they're my favorite food. They're like my literal favorite
We're
food.
not doing this.
Like
We're not doing this.
I don't like other food. Like I only like potatoes.
Potatoes are
Dana,
my
we're
favorite.
live. We're not doing this right now.
Like I will eat any type of potato. Like I don't like sweet food. Like I literally only like potatoes. I literally just talked about potatoes 20 minutes ago with my family because like they're all I eat.
All right.
I'd like to apologize to live up. I'd like to apologize to our 2 viewers.
Votes have been tallied. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'd like to play my shoot up ring pop.
That doesn't mean anything to me. Okie dokie. If nobody has anything, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person vote out will be asked to leave their tribal chat immediately. I will read the votes. First vote. Kai. Just one vote Kai. Next vote. JG. It's one vote Kai, one vote JG. Next vote. Kai. 2 votes Kai, 1 vote JG. Kai. 3 votes Kai, 1 vote JG. Let's see. 5th vote and the 12th person voted out of Tumblr server Kuang C and the 3rd member of our jury. Kai. Kai, I'm sorry, the tribe has spoken. If there's anything you have to say to the tribe, please get it out now. Otherwise, it is time for you to go. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's anything coming. So, all right, everybody, you finally made a unanimous vote for the first time. He says Dana's still a snake. You finally made a unanimous vote for the first time since the merge.
So
that might be a sign that the game is getting easier, or it's a sign the game is about to get a whole lot harder. Head on back to camp, everybody. Good night.